For months, Today co-host Sheinelle Jones has been fighting a battle most of you didn't know about, supporting her husband, Uche, through his fight against cancer. Tragically, this past May, Uche passed away, and Sheinelle took time to be with her family during this unimaginable loss as she returns to Today. Sheinelle's now sharing her story with Savannah Guthrie.
I think the first question is the one that seems simple, but it's the hardest in some ways, which is just, how are you doing?
That might be the hardest question. You start with the hardest question. In this moment, I'm okay. Day to day, I'm okay. From a macro picture, how am I doing? My heart is shattered. My heart is shattered in a million pieces. The life that I've known since I was 19 is no more. I've always wanted kids, and I have 3 kids of my own now, and they've lost their dad, and I'm their mom. It sucks. So how am I doing? You know, it's day to day. I'm proud of myself for, how I've coped so far. I'm proud of my kids for how we've been able to try to pull through, but it's horrible. It's just horrible. But I'm here, I'm breathing, and I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
But something that you've said to me a lot over these months sometimes is, it's a beautiful nightmare.
It's a beautiful nightmare.
And when you say that, what do you mean?
Everybody knows by now, Uche and I were college sweethearts. And I remember when he was 17 and I was 19. And we were sitting in my dorm room at Northwestern, and we used to have this beautiful view of this clock tower. And we would stare out the window sometimes at the clock tower and just talk and dream, and sometimes just not talk and just be. Fast forward almost 30 years, I'm sitting in this beautiful, beautiful hospital room, and we were looking at this beautiful view of New York City. Here we are again, not talking. And I remember staring out of the window, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like this crazy full circle moment. Here we are again, not talking, and it feels like a beautiful nightmare. It felt scary, it felt divine, it felt bigger than us. But at the end of the day, when we shut the door and it was just us, that was always when we felt like we were at our best. And my 19-year-old self did it, and then my 47-year-old self was doing it again, and it was just and we would just hold hands. And the nurses would come in, and they would call us the lovebirds. And we would just look at each other, say, I love you, and hold hands. But that's what I mean by beautiful nightmare, because